may never shake the image of Brian Johnson scrubbing himself with a brush in a tub thanks to that video. 3 minutes after 7 o'clock. I do love the song, though. AC/DC, Northeast PA's classic rock. You can grab them at any farm. They're sitting outside pretty much any grocery store. It's just that time of year. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate, and it's pumpkin season. Woo-hoo. And while the pretty round ones get carted off to porches and Instagram photo shoots, the messed up, dented, mutant pumpkins get tossed aside like yesterday's candy corn.
Well, somebody's got to speak up for these freak show gourds, and that somebody is us. It's a message about saving the deformed pumpkins that nobody else wants. Do your part.
You've seen them in front of the grocery store. Wobbly, oddly shaped. For too long, they spend this time of the year without a home. Now you can change that. This fall season, pick up a thumpkin. That's the term for a up pumpkin. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can provide a home for thumpkins that would otherwise spend Halloween unloved because they're shaped like something obscene, or like the Elephant Man's head, or even worse, the ones that have some sort of pumpkin herpes growing on it. But that's not their fault. They were living things in a pumpkin patch. Now they just need a home. So this fall, don't be a thumpkin idiot. Pick up a thumpkin.
Rock 107.
Now it's time for Does Pennsylvania Have a Budget Yet?
You know, at this point, it's almost silly to keep asking, but no, we don't.
This has been Does Pennsylvania Have a Budget Yet?
Benatar and Love is a Battlefield, 28 minutes after 7 o'clock on a Thursday morning at Northeast PA's Classic Rock. And we haven't done something in quite a while here on a Thursday at Rock 107. Kate, do you know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about this or that?
Absolutely. We haven't done one in a while. I think it's high time we do one. What do you think?
I totally agree.
So I want to talk about sports. Major League Baseball playoffs are underway. College football underway. NFL is in full swing. So let's jump back in to Thursday, this or that, with a nice conversation, a conundrum, if you will. Football or baseball?
Ooh.
Pick one. No wishy-washy. I like both. I actually do, but that's not the point. If I have to pick one, it's football. I'm sorry. That's the question. You can only pick one, and I want to hear hockey, which I also love. It's not one of the choices, right?
We don't want to hear soccer or wrestling or beach volleyball or cycling or any of those. We just want to hear baseball or football.
And you can get at us open mic on the Rock 107 app or 1-888-ROCK-107, and, of course, on social media and all that good stuff.
Yeah, Diane from your Facebook said, die hard college football over here.
Okay, I get it. This or that. And up to the, I believe the Rock lines could be open mic. I'm not sure. What do we got? This or that?
This is John. Definitely football.
This is Kathy from Mount Cobb, and I am 100% football.
Ooh, the football's starting to come out now, and that's okay. I kind of figured it would because college and pro football combined are such big, massive sports here.
Matt from your Twitter said baseball.
That's it. Just baseball.
And then Ken from our TikTok said football. It ain't even close. Baseball is a distant fourth in my book. Oh, here's the first guy who says something other than football. And then he said, hang on. But then he says, all right, for giving a choice, this or that, football. I'm not even going to tell you what the rest of what he said.
All right. I don't even want to know. Out of the Rock lines, Rock 107, this or that, football or baseball.
I like to stay awake, so I'd have to go with football there, buddy.
So baseball, a little too boring for you, huh?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Now, some would say, and I'm not saying this, I'm playing devil's advocate, okay? Some would say you don't understand the game, and that's why it's boring.
No, I understand the game, but, man, 7-inning stretch, you'd be sleeping.
All right, who's your football team? Who do you root for?
Dolphins.
Surprised he still watches football.
I also don't appreciate this baseball slander that it's boring. I feel like people are not watching it correctly.
I don't know. A lot of people will say that, and we all have our choices, and that's why this or that is underway here. This or that, baseball or football?
Kip said baseball.
Got a text in here on the Rock lines. Baseball. That's all it says. Baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah, very happy about that. Okay.
Stephanie from your Instagram said football.
See, people are chiming in, and that's what this or that's all about. It's a chance for us to quickly, easily say what's on our mind. No opinion, like no finger pointing, you're an idiot for liking this or whatever like that. And then we'll tally up the votes, and then one sport has to leave the arena of consciousness of the United States of America. All right, that doesn't happen at all. It's not that serious. It's just a thirsty Thursday, this or that. That's all it is. On to the Rock lines, Rock 107, football, baseball.
Dave from Hetlerville. football.
Yeah! Thank you, Dave.
Calm down. Rich from your Facebook said football, and it's not even close.
Got a text in on the Rock Lines football because of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Just them.
Yeah, well, all right, look, listen, some people like what they like. That's what this or that's all about on this Thursday morning here at Rock 107.
I put up a poll on my Instagram, and I'm going to check it live while we're doing this. So this or that, baseball is ahead with 67%, and football is at 33%.
So you're friends with weirdos is what you're telling me. Because
All
football,
right.
not that I care, but like football is crushing it on the phones, on the internet, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Eric from your Facebook also said football. Baseball has too many. I don't even want to read this. Baseball has too many unnecessary timeouts, spitting, and genitalia adjustments.
Don't you ever tell me a genitalia adjustment's not necessary.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A Piggly Wiggly cashier in South Carolina gave a woman the wrong lottery ticket, but that woman's not complaining. She asked for a specific type, but he handed her one for a game called Palmetto Cash 5. It didn't have her normal numbers, but she rolled the dice anyway and won $300,000.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Hi. You probably don't know me, but odds are you feel bad for me. You see, I'm Prospector's wife, Tara. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that poor woman. The truth is, he's the sweetest guy. Most of the time. But when he starts rambling, yeah, you have no idea. It's actually far worse than you can imagine. In fact, here's a little taste of my world. It's time for Prospector's Picky Pet Peeves on Rock 107.
All right, I don't want to seem picky here. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. But not everything sad is tragic, and it drives me crazy when people say things are tragic when they're not. And I know it's a losing battle, and I know people are going to misunderstand what I'm saying here, but I'm going to bring it again, because not everything sad is tragic, and that's not what tragic means. Think of a play that's a tragedy. It involves a main character whose ultimate demise is brought upon by a character flaw. He or she is essentially the cause of their own death.
Good Lord.
I don't know how many times I got to say it, but I don't know where these people learn to drive. Yeah, I don't know why they can't read the signs. But pass on the left, drive on the right. It's pretty simple. Get on a 3+ hour ride home from Rochester, New York. I had to get behind some jackhole doing 50 in the passing lane when the speed limit is 65 5 different times.
Oh, all right.
And why do I get so mad when I see the phrase on a menu at a restaurant? Homemade. Like homemade pie or homemade soup. When they say something's homemade at a restaurant, are you sure it's not made on site in the restaurant? Because why make it at home and bring it in? Seems like a lot of work. And what if the guy who makes it at home is out sick? What? No soup? No pie? Seems like you're making it more difficult than it needs to be. Plus, what if their home's a pigsty? The establishment needs to pass inspections, or at least bribe somebody, right? What about the house? If they're bringing pies or soups in for home, shouldn't they be inspected too?
Seriously? You think that was bad? Try living with him. Love you, honey. Mean it.
It's Prospector on Northeast PA's Classic Rock. Rock 107.
Yankee and Boston fans hoping they can say that to each other after today's game. We'll see. I mean, one fan base is definitely going to be able to see it. It's Queen. Another one bites the dust 60 minutes after 8 o'clock Thursday morning at Northeast PA's Classic Rock. And it's day 2 of the federal government shutdown. And Washington's got more drama than a reality show reboot, you know? It's Prospector Show. Good morning. It's Rock 107.
No clue when the lights flip back on, but hey, America's armchair experts are dropping their hot takes like their fantasy football picks.
Okay, Congress has clocked out their they're gone for Yom Kippur, so it's not going to get done today. A fresh poll hit up 3,000 Americans, and spoiler, we're not buying the insider doom scroll that says this is going to take forever.
Oh, for half bet the House reopens before October's last hurrah. 1 in 6 say by Friday's happy hour. The most common one, a breezy week or two. Only 9% think it'll drag past a month.
Now, if history's our guide, 20 shutdowns in 50 years, averaging a measly week. But don't get comfy, because the record is a soul-crushing 34 days right before Christmas 2018, when even Santa needed a continuing resolution to get Christmas out on time.
So what can you do while the suits bicker during the shutdown?
How about an app that'll have you drafting do-nothings for the shutdown glory? Because if you're going to suffer gridlock, you might as well get some points out of it.
You draft your favorite filibustering fools and rack up points for every budget blunder and blame game. Watch as Senator Snooze scores big for napping through negotiations. Or rack up bonuses when Congressman Gridlock filibusters over his coffee order. It's more predictable than your ex's alimony demands and way funnier than your kids' college tuition bills. How much do they want? Bet on the poll-proven 2-week fiasco ending in epic failure. Because nothing says midlife thrill like gambling on government gridlock.
I've been trying to contact the power company about getting on like a budget plan or something like that, and she's just been frustrated she can't get through, and she's waiting on a call back. I'm wondering if you could prank her about that. And yeah, we can. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm calling for Carla Dennis.
This is she.
Hey, Carla, my name is Rick. I'm with company.
Hi, Rick. How can I help you?
Well, I wanted to talk to you for a second about your utility usage in the house. We've been using our smart meter to look at your electrical usage, and we've been seeing some spikes, especially in the evening time, and I just wanted to talk about that if you have a second.
Sure.
Okay.
I tried calling about this not that long ago, maybe a week or two ago, and you guys were not very helpful.
Well, I'm sorry about that. What were you told at the time?
They told me that maybe they would be able to give me a call back and offer up some strategies on what I could do to kind of lower my energy bill. But it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, that's why we were monitoring your usage. And so here's the deal. We're noticing in the evening times, that's what I'm assuming everybody at the home is there, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we've been noticing certain areas of the house where the power is spiking the usage. So what I'm suggesting is we're going to start lowering the available wattage in certain areas of your house, which will encourage you to kind of spread the power usage throughout the house. And how that works...
But that doesn't even make any sense.
Well, let me finish. How you'll benefit, you see, we notice things like a huge spike in what would be like the living room area of the house, and so I'm assuming...
It's called family time. It's called everybody's in one room spending time together.
Okay, I'm not trying to argue with you. All I'm saying is that because of that, I'm assuming you have a TV, probably a big screen, and like a cable or satellite box, right?
Yes.
Okay, you got to look at that TV like a big giant lamp, right? And you're running it all the time. So what we're going to do is lower the wattage in that room, kind of encourage you to head over to the dining room, a family room situation where you could do puzzles, maybe board games or crosswords. And we feel like that's a better use of your power, and it'll help you lower your bill in the end.
Okay, but there's got to be other ways to help lower my bill than telling me I can't spend time in one of the rooms of my house. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, you can go to any room you want. I mean, just some areas of your house aren't going to have that much wattage. Like, I'm also assuming you're taking long showers or baths in the evening. Am I right? Because we notice that in some of the power to the hot water heater is spiking at that time.
No, you can't tell me when we're allowed to bathe our children and when we're allowed to take showers.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
What are you going to lower our heat to?
We're going to lower the electrical wattage to the hot water heater, so you'll conserve. You won't even notice this is happening. You're going to be taking faster showers over time. You just become a more energy-efficient consumer.
No, you know what, Rick? Why don't you guys offer more affordable options for, like, the smart thermostats and things like that can actually...
Well, I mean, you know what? You know what a smart thermostat is? God gave you a smart thermostat. It's your brain, and if you were disciplined, you'd be able to use less energy.
That's really rude. How dare you? Can you connect me to a customer survey after this?
Are you sure you don't want to settle this with me? Because I feel like I'm giving you some pretty good suggestions.
No, I'm sure. You're telling me when I can bathe my children, how much hot water we're going to be able to use.
I didn't say that.
We can spend the time in our
I didn't say that.
No,
you can use as much hot water as you want as long as you're patient.
No, this is not good customer service.
All right. Well, how about this? How about we install a Prospector in your house? Have you ever heard of one of those? Have you tried it?
No. What is it?
No, it's a prank call we're doing to you right now.
No, seriously. Seriously?
It's Prospector. You're on Rock 107 right now. This is not the power company.
Come on, guys. Seriously? Oh, my gosh. You guys had me going. I was so irritated.
Yeah, your husband said we should call you because you've been trying to contact the power company. Thank you for being a good sport.
He's going to get it. I want to talk about cold showers.
And gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Looking for a suspect can be like searching for a needle in a haystack, or it can be like searching for a screaming baby in a haystack. A man suspected of committing multiple robberies in Colorado was found walking in the background while TV news crews were filming a segment about him. It happened last Friday. One of the reporters, a man named Justin Adams, did a double take as he watched him walk across the street just behind him. He later said it was just a sense of disbelief when he saw the guy he just described. The suspect was 26-year-old Richard Applequist. He was wearing a hood and didn't seem bothered by the camera. But the crew called 911 and he was in police custody within 10 minutes. There's no word on any charges yet.
Nominee number 2.
Maybe their wedding vows said in sickness and in health and in handcuffs, too. It was just after midnight on September 29th when Rhode Island police officers pulled over 36-year-old Kayla McGreal. She was weaving through traffic like it was an obstacle course, and she ended up getting arrested for DUI. Cut to her hubby, 46-year-old Matthew Wheeler, rolling up in his pickup to play knight in shining armor, or at least designated driver. But no, he blew that audition too, slurring and stumbling his way into a second DUI bust. When the cops moved in, Wheeler put up a tussle, earning extra tickets for resisting arrest and dodging the breathalyzer. Both are out on bail.
And the winner is
the husband and wife who both got DUIs within 2 hours of each other. You're the Yam Bags of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Week, Friday morning on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.